Hi friends, welcome. Today we are going to discuss about if-else condition in C language. Let us start. As you already know, conditions are very important in any programming language because most of the time we need to display data based on some condition. Suppose if you want to display hotels based on their location, then you need to apply the filter on the location. Like that, if you want to display students based on their marks, then you need to apply a condition on their marks. In those situations we need to apply conditions. In most of the time and most frequently we will use if condition. In today's class we are going to see how to write a basic if condition, and also we will see how to implement if else, and also we will see how to implement if else if, and also how to write if inside another if. Let us start. First we will write a simple basic if condition. We will use if condition to check a condition. If it is true, then we will execute some code logic or we will display some data. Okay. In this example we are going to write we will ask marks of a student, and if the marks provided by the student are above 80, then we will display a message. You got selected and your marks are whatever the provided marks. First we will declare a variable marks, then just we will print please enter your marks. Then we will scan for the marks. Once the marks are entered, then we will check if this is the if condition, if marks are above 80. Here for the if condition, first we need to write if, then we need to open the braces, then this is the logic condition. If it is true, then we need to open the braces. Here we can write our logic or whatever we want to display, we can write here. If this condition is true, then only it will execute inside the logic. If not, it will skips it. Now we are going to display printf if the above marks are above 80, then only it will display this message. Now I am just returning 0. Okay. Now we are going to build it, and now I will run it. First we will enter 99, and if you observe 99 is greater than 80, and so it's going to print this message. Just I will click on enter. If you observe, you got selected and your marks are 99. Okay. Now we will enter some 55. If you observe 55 is greater than 80, no, this is false, and so it will skips this and it will not print any message. Just I click on enter. If you observe, there is no message. Okay. This is the basic if condition. Now in some situations we need to display if the marks are above 80, you got selected. If not, you please try again. We need to display some other message. Here just for the else condition, if, then you need to, once it is closed, then you need to type else, then you need to open the braces. Here whatever the message you want to display, just I will change this message, please try again. Thanks. Okay. Here if the condition is true, then it will print this message. If it is not true, then it will automatically print this message. Only two options. Okay. Now I will build this and I will run it. First we will enter some 88. Now 88 is greater than 80. It is true, and so it will print the first message. You got selected and your marks are 88. Now I will run it again, and now we will enter some marks 55, and 55 is greater than 80. No, it is false, and so it will goes to the else statement and it will print this statement. Now I entered it. Now if you observe, please try again, thanks, and your marks are 55. Now we will see how to implement else if. Here if you observe in the if and else statement, there are only two possibilities. If marks are greater than 80, we are going to print this, else we are going to print this. In some situations we may need to check 3 or 4 conditions. Suppose if the marks are above 80, we need to display you got A grade, and if the marks are above 80, above 70 and below 80, then you need to display you got B grade. And if the marks are above 60 and below 70, then you need to display you got C grade. Else if below 60, then you need to display please try again. In those situations we will use else if. Now we will see how to write it. Okay, just I will change this, I will write it again. If marks are above 80, then the first statement will be now we need to display else if. This is the another condition. This is one condition. Now we are going to check one more condition here. If marks are above 70, then just I will copy it. You got B grade. In the same way you can write one more condition. If the marks are above 60, then you got C grade. If all the conditions are false, then we are going to display please try again. Okay, now this is the first condition. Here we have 4 conditions. This is the if the marks are above 80, it is going to print this. If the marks are above 70 and below 80, then it's going to print this, because it's already executed, and that's why if it is in between like 70 and 80, then it's going to print this. If it is in between 60 and 70, it's going to print this. If everything is false, then it's going to print this. Now we will build it and we are going to run it. First we will enter some 65. Okay, now I clicked on enter. If you observe, you got C grade, because now it's printed this message. Okay, now again we will run and we'll enter some marks like 90. You got A grade, because this is the first condition. Now we will enter 76. For 76, first it will check for 76 is greater than 80, no, and then it goes to this else if statement. If 76 is greater than 70, yes, and so it's going to print this message. Now I clicked on you got B grade, it's printed this message. Now we will see the else statement. Now I will 33 marks. If you have 33 is greater than 80, no, false. Then it will check here. If 33 is greater than 70, no, then it goes to this statement. 33 is greater than 60, no. Then the final option is else. Now if you enter it, please try again, thanks, and your marks are 33. Okay, now we have seen how to implement if else, else if. Now we will see how to write if statement inside another if statement. Here now we are going to, this is the first if statement. Inside this we are going to write one more if statement. The marks equals to 99, then we are going to print one message. Okay, here just we are going to print your gem. Okay, yeah, just I forgot the semicolon. I will rebuild it and I will rerun it. Now we are going to enter 99. Okay, first it will check if 99 is greater than 80, yes, then it goes inside, and then it checks if 99 equals to 99, yes, first then it will print this message, then it will print this message. Okay, now I clicked on enter. If you observe, first it printed this message, then it printed this message. And also here if you observe, we have only single line in the statement. After the curly braces we have only single statement. In those situations there is no need of any curly braces. Just I will remove this curly brace. If you have only single line, then you can directly write like this. Again I will build it, just I will change it. We did great. Just I will build it and I will rerun. Okay, and if you observe, you did great. You got a grade and your marks are 99. Okay friends, today we have discussed if else, else if, and also how to write if inside if. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos. Thank you.